Hello and welcome to our channel. So here we are again, another week, another economic disaster unfolding under Donald Trump's so-called leadership. And this time, the stock market didn't just get rattled by policy, it got thrown into chaos by a fake tweet. Yes, you read that right. A random tweet on Elon Musk's X sent Wall Street into a tailspin. But before we get to that breaking story, let's back up and look at the big picture. Because the mess we're seeing today didn't happen overnight. It's the direct result of Trump's reckless trade war, a war that no one asked for, and certainly no one voted to suffer under. Remember when he called himself a master negotiator? Yeah. So far, that deal-making genius has led us to tariffs on nearly every major U.S. trading partner. We're talking Europe, Canada, Mexico, China. Even our allies are now retaliating. The result? Soaring prices for everyday Americans, uncertainty in global markets, and a looming recession that experts say could hit any month now. And what's Trump doing while everything teeters on the edge? He's on Truth Social, rage posting and threatening China with even more tariffs, because nothing says stable economy like blowing up global trade and daring the world to punch back. Now, let's talk about the real-world impact. These aren't abstract numbers on a spreadsheet. These tariffs mean higher costs for groceries, gas, clothes, electronics, and everything in between. It means small businesses are getting crushed by price hikes. It means your 401k is one tantrum away from tanking. And for those who remember 2008? Yeah. It's feeling a little too familiar right now. Trump calls it Liberation Day. We call it what it really is, economic sabotage. And here's the kicker. Not even Wall Street knows what's real anymore. Because in Trump's America, policy is chaos, and chaos is the brand. Now let's talk about the Musk factor. Because if there's one person who loves enabling chaos more than Trump, it's Elon. Since buying Twitter, now X, he's turned it from a legitimate source of breaking news into a digital clown car. Gone are the verification standards. Now, anyone with $8 and a Wi-Fi connection can impersonate a news outlet or a government official and send misinformation into hyperdrive. And today, that's exactly what happened. You see, a random X user, who calls himself Walter Bloomberg and is not affiliated with Bloomberg News, posted that the White House was about to pause Trump's new tariffs for 90 days. That one post sent the stock market into a rally. Traders jumped. Analysts cheered. The Dow surged. Why? Because people were desperate to believe that Trump had finally blinked. Only problem? It wasn't true. The post was completely fake. The quote was misleading, pulled from a vague answer in a TV interview. And within an hour, the White House had to jump in and say, no, that's fake news. What happened next? You guessed it. The market tanked. Again, all of this, billions in assets swinging back and forth, because of one single social media post on Elon Musk's platform. Let that sink in. This is where we are now. The stock market can rise and fall not based on real policy or facts or strategy, but on fake tweets from blue-checked randos impersonating financial journalists. And it's not just a glitch, it's by design. When Musk took over Twitter, he didn't just change the name to X. He destroyed the verification system. He stripped away blue checks from actual journalists, officials, and experts, and then sold them to anyone who'd pay $8 a month. That's right. You can now buy credibility, and the algorithm will boost you just for throwing money at Elon. And now, we're seeing the consequences. Social media has become a disinformation weapon, turbocharged by billionaires who don't care about facts, only engagement, chaos, and control. Meanwhile, Trump is exploiting that chaos for political cover. He's using platforms like Truth Social to dodge accountability and whip up support for economic policies that hurt the very people cheering him on. Farmers? Getting crushed by lost exports? Small businesses? Can't keep up with supply chain costs? Families? Watching prices spike while billionaires play economic roulette? And what's Trump doing while markets crash over a fake tweet? He's doubling down. Shortly after the fake pause tweet was deleted, Trump got back on Truth Social and threatened China with even more tariffs. Specifically, he promised a 50% increase if they don't cave to his demands by April 9th. No diplomacy, no nuance, just more threats and escalation. So let's recap. We have a president who launches massive global trade wars with zero strategy, a social media ecosystem built to amplify lies, and an economy so volatile that one fake post can cause Wall Street to whiplash within minutes. This isn't leadership. It's economic arson. And the American people? We're the ones holding the hose while Trump throws gasoline on everything. So if you've been wondering why prices are climbing, why the market feels so shaky, or why it seems like we're always one headline away from a crash, now you know. It's not just bad policy. It's reckless governance mixed with disinformation capitalism. And it's only going to get worse if we don't call it out. We can't afford to pretend this is normal. It's not normal for a tweet to swing billions in stock value. It's not normal for fake news to shape global policy. And it's certainly not normal for a president to treat economic warfare like a campaign stunt. But here we are. So if you're tired of the chaos, If you're sick of watching billionaires and bullies crash the system and walk away richer, if you believe we deserve leaders who tell the truth, respect our institutions, and put people over power, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video. Because truth matters, facts matter, and if we want a stable economy and a stable democracy, we can't let clowns run the circus anymore. Not in 2024, not ever.